So I'll be honest, base income isn't something I've thought about a ton in the past. So I don't have a ton to say on it, but I do have some questions and curiosities, if that's a word. Like, is the nuclear family strong enough to support the added intensity of all those hours at home that would have otherwise been at work? Or will it just crumble? I mean, I'm not saying that families only work because they're separated for most of the time. Maybe they work less well because of that. I frankly don't know. I know personally, even people I really enjoy, I start to hate after I've been around with them for like 12 or more hours. And that may be more of a personal flaw on my part, but I am legitimately curious as to whether or not nuclear families could survive 40 hours not at work. And I also wonder if people will be able to deal with an extra 40 hours of themselves. Because frankly, work is one of the biggest distractions for people. Like, when you come home from work, you might watch TV or something, and that will distract you from sitting and thinking. But work is a much more massive distraction from sitting and thinking. And I'm not saying sitting and thinking is the state you should be aiming for, but it is probably the most, not the most natural, but most basic. And I don't know if people will be able to handle all that extra time that they can be thinking. Because I don't know how most people work, but I think it's possible that in delving deep into the catacombs of your mind, you'll find stuff you don't really like, and you'll find some stuff that's a little depressing. And who knows, you might not be able to get out of the catacombs afterwards. And I think that could really hurt people. Or, who knows, maybe they could repair whatever's messed up in there and then live an even happier life than when they had just put it off for 9 hours every day. Unfortunately, this is all speculation. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if the nuclear family is going to collapse or if it's going to recover. And I don't know. There's the saying, time heals all wounds. I think that's traditionally like time apart, not more time together. But, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I can't predict what's going to happen. But I think that will be one of the first things to change. I think another of the first things to change will be people's mindset. We'll either go and be distracted all the time, and not really much will change, or we'll sit down and think a lot, and talk about our thinking, and read, and enter a sort of enlightenment era. I think that's a little idealistic, because I know from personal experience, when I have free time, I do not think. I play Borderlands 2 or watch Futurama. But I still think it is possible, and I think that since so much will be changing, if a very clever group of people can change society's view on free time away from being a time where you do what you want to do for fun to a time that you work on improving yourself, I don't know, I think we could do some great stuff. Because I think that will be a serious problem. We think of free time as time to kind of slack off and do whatever we want. Well, at least I do. Like my dad, when he has free time, he does work that is not with his actual work. When I have free time, I do what I want to do. And if we can instill my dad's work ethic that when you're not working here, you're doing something else productive, then maybe us all staying at home for all of the week won't be bad for our minds and our society, but could actually really improve it. But again, I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm tired, and I'm not coherent. Bye.